Hello, 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 and welcome to the first edition of Wisdom Kipa Wednesdays. I am Kipa Cetán, messenger of Mother Earth, reader, healer, teacher, and prayer. I'm here to pass on messages to you in many different forms to bring healing and understanding. Today, I'm coming to explain just a little bit of how I will be doing this, coming on every Wednesday to either bring readings, free readings by way of oracle cards, could be by way of channeled artwork or just straight channel. I have many different forms of bringing through information for everyone. I will also bring healing to you, whether it be remote healing, techniques on doing self-healing, and things of that nature. I'll also be doing prayers if anybody wants to do, I will send out prayers to those in need and ways of bringing about prayers. I will also be doing teachings. I may be teaching about intuition, how to tap into your intuition, and different healing modalities, and just everything spiritual. So I want to start by introducing myself. My name is Kipa Cetán. I was not born in this earth with that name. I was given the name Leah Marquez, and I legally use that name still until I can change that. Kipa Cetán comes from a spiritual experience that I had when I was about 24 years old. Those of you that follow Chinese astrology, I was born in the year of the snake. And so each year it's a 12-year cycle. And looking back at my life, I noticed that these things happen in these 12-year increments. But when I was 24, I was walking my bike across a bridge, and I saw and heard something out of the side of my head. I just heard this scream at the side of my head from a hawk. It was like, "Ah!" And when I turned to look at it, fully expecting a live material hawk to be sitting there at my side, and when I looked, there was nothing there, but I could see it with my mind's eye. I dismissed it and thought it was cool and kind of carried on throughout my day. Later on, when I was 36, 12 years later, I had another experience with a hawk, and over the years I've had many hawk sightings and just been really drawn to them. When I was 36, I had another experience where I worked at a facility for the developmentally disabled, and I heard a hawk. This was probably about 4 o'clock in the morning, and it caught my attention because normally hawks are not very active at that time. And so it really did catch my attention, and just about maybe 5 to 10 minutes later, we had an earthquake, and it was a substantial earthquake, and none of the clients woke up. I went outside to see if the hawk was still there, and it was perched up in the tree. I called my coworker over to make sure that I wasn't seeing I wasn't imagining this. She's like, yeah, there's a hawk there. And by this time, I had been well aware of animal medicine and what hawk meant. And I had already come upon the name Kipa Cetán, but that confirmed it. And that was the time that I decided I am Kipa Cetán. I am shouting hawk. I am the messenger. They are a symbol of the messenger, those that bring the message. And so I'd been called for many years to be the messenger, and here I am. I did ignore it again, and the universe doesn't like when you ignore messages. And so it became loud and clear again, that I was to be the messenger. And that came again when I was about 48. And I no longer ignore it. I am fully emerged in being the messenger. I wasn't always comfortable with that role, but here I am now doing YouTube videos and passing on messages. I also do Facebook Lives and post Instagram, and that's not something that I've always been comfortable with. But as I'm being told, I am here to pass on messages to others, to help heal others, to help them discover who they are. It took me a long time, and it shouldn't take everybody such a long time to discover themselves and discover what they have within them and what they have to give from within. And that's why I'm here. And that is a form of healing. And so to discover yourself is the truest form of healing. And to give that to someone else is even greater. And so that's why I'm doing this. So I just wanted to come and introduce myself. I will be coming on again and starting to show you the different things that I do as far as readings. I will use several different modes of passing on those messages. And I will go step by step so that you may learn as well as how to do this for yourself. I'm not here to just say, hey, come to me. I'm the one you need to come to. You know, I'm here to give information, yes, and my information comes straight from source and directly to you. And in that same breath, I want you to have that same ability so that you can receive the messages yourself, because, I mean, we're here to work together, and I'm not here to be competitive with anybody. Yes, I know what I'm doing, and yes, I'm sure of what I'm doing, and I know my worth, and I know that if somebody's going to come to me, they're going to get the truest message that they can get, because it's not me giving the message. I'm merely the conduit, and I'm the messenger giving it to you. And so thank you for coming on and letting me introduce myself, and I will be back soon to pass on some messages, bring some healings and some teachings, and have some fun in the meantime. Love and light always and always.